Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't think I need my dirt bike anymore. Alright, we're recording. First time in a couple years. Here we go. This is like one of the first single tracks that I rode when I got my Husqvarna FE250. And I came up to the same spot, and that's kind of where I learned how to ride that bike. I can tell you what, so far on this smaller bike, it's not near as intimidating, even though this is pretty rocky in here. But I can dab easily. The bike's a heck of a lot lighter. Well, it's probably about 50 pounds lighter than my Husky. I checked the tire pressure before I left, and the rear was like at 32, which I know it says the cold pressure is like 35, but it seems kind of high to me. My tire seems kind of bouncy. I just have the regular stock tubes that came in it. I must say the suspension on this is quite nice. I haven't done anything with it. It's stock. I haven't tried to adjust any of the rebound or compression. Whoa! You're supposed to avoid those big rocks. I do notice that with the smaller front tire, 19 versus 21, it is a little squirrelier. There it is. But other than that, suspension's eating it up pretty well. How about yours? Okay. I am in drive mode. You know, I'm interested. I'm going to put it in, well, drive mode's been just fine. I'm just going to keep it in drive. You're in eco? Okay, I'm going to go, I can't read that. I'm going to go eco and see just what eco does. Because if I get more battery life and I'm just going the same speed and it gives me the power I need, I might as well do that. Now this Surron that I have, which is the 2025 Ultra B, there's actually two models. And most people don't know this because you don't see much about, except for the model they call the HP. I don't know if that's high performance or what it is, but that's the one that they boast, the 21 kilowatt hour motor. It's got the 60 amp hour battery, and it's got the turbo mode, which only lasts for 10 seconds at 21 kilowatts, and then it drops back down to the normal 18. And then this one right here, which is, I don't even know what they really call it, because I've seen differing things. Surron's not real good at marketing stuff. But this one I've seen it called the standard. The actual user guide, well, for both of them actually calls it the Ultra B T, and doesn't even really differentiate between the two bikes. But the only things I know different are, instead of having a 60 amp hour battery on this one, it has a 55 amp hour battery. Same battery otherwise, same power and everything. This one does not have turbo mode, which I could care less because I would never use it. I'm not a racer. And I wish it had this, but I didn't realize none of the market material mentioned that it didn't. It doesn't have the crawl modes. Now, the crawl modes on the other one actually gives you 3 modes. Crawl mode 1, 2, and 3. And they basically allow you to have the torque, but without the speed for going through small things. I don't know, I suppose that's maybe so to help people who have problems whiskey throttling. Because I think the first crawl mode goes up to like 5 miles per hour max. The second one's like 9, and the third one's like 14 or 15. But effectively, the point is to give you the torque and the lower end power that you need if you're going through tight and technical slow sections, but preventing you from just ripping your throttle and sending your bike flying, you know, which you can do. Now, so I'm in eco mode right now, and eco mode is it's giving me, you know, for this section right here, it's not real steep in here, it's rocky, but the eco mode's doing just fine in here. Having a hard time seeing because of the sun. I have to tilt my head down, which means my camera goes down. But yeah, I'm telling you, this is pretty rocky, and The first time on my dirt bike, this was super intimidating to me. First time on this is not. Of course, I have a little more experience riding. Oh. But even on my dirt bike on this type of stuff, even today, you know, I'm always, I don't know, I'm not an expert rider. Okay, now I'm in eco mode and I'm in this rock here, and it doesn't have the torque to get me out. Stuck in this gravel section. So in eco mode, I can't get out of this. Well, it's trying, but it's not giving me the torque. So, does it? Yeah, so I put it in regular drive mode. You can hear just peeling out. Woo! That gives me plenty of torque. Alright, so eco mode might not be the mode you want to be on. Be in if you are going up a steep hill or something and end up stopping, and then you don't have the power to start going. Now, trying to take it easy while I learn this bike. Now, I've been sitting down most of the time. I'm going to stand up a little bit. The one thing I noticed when sitting on Ethan's Talaria is it's because of the size of that thing. Standing up's a little harder to do because you feel so small on it. On this, much better. Now I think I'm going to get some 15mm bar risers for it. Just give me a little more height in the cockpit there. Not sure what else I'm going to do to it. The stock tires they're pretty aggressive tread on them. Through the whoops, soaks that up nicely. Oh, man, about knocked my foot peg off on that one. Gotta pay a little more attention. See, I would think in just the trail like this that the crawl mode, the one that limits you to like 50 miles per hour, would be perfectly fine. But just learn how to control your throttle. Probably don't need it. Never had it before. Now we're up top, kind of in these little play areas, which, God, they've been rutted out by people coming in here when it's muddy. Oh, look at that. That used to be so fun to roll over that thing, and now it's been just torn up by people in their trucks or their massive side-by-sides. That's sad. No.
I think I can.
I was going to say I wouldn't do an eco mode because if you get stuck on it, then you're kind of stuck.
I'm going to do it in eco mode.
Huh?
I'm going to do it in eco mode.
Okay. I can hear him losing power. Oh, well, I think he's going to make it. In eco mode, oh, that's not bad. That's a pretty steep hill. That's a pretty steep hill. I'm not going to try an eco mode. I don't think my eco mode is as aggressive as Ethan's eco mode. But in drive mode, that I'm in right now, plenty of power. Plenty of power. That was easy. Whoa. And then it gets a little rocky. Well, you made it.
Easy, bro.
Now, there's another place around here. I wonder if this is it. If this is, it used to be a single track. Now it looks like it's a double track. Thank you, ATVers. I'm having a hard time seeing, since I wear glasses all the time now, and these aren't prescription goggles. And they're a little messed up. Not scratches, but something's eating away at the coating on it. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. I love this, man. So nice. It soaks it all up. Now, on this though, I should be able to go in eco. If I remembered how, I'd turn my regen braking up. Because this is pretty dang steep. I have both brakes engaged. I'm sliding. That's pretty steep.
That was pretty steep. That was great, though.
Yeah. This is it right here, I think. I gotta get the sun out of my eyes. Easy. Probably do that. Is that an eco? Oh, he's in sport mode, he said. Oh, that's so easy to turn around on this thing. I'm on the Talaria now. Oh, this thing, yeah, it just feels so much smaller even, but it feels good. I'll tell you that. It's so easy to maneuver. My battery died on my GoPro. I couldn't find my battery pack that I usually attach to my helmet. And I switched from my goggles to my regular glasses, so I can actually see now. See, my bike's still showing this H. I don't know what H means. And then 33. So I'm at 81%. We're gonna dip down in this little area here. I rode Ethan's MX5, and I'll tell you what, from a form factor perspective, I really liked it. I mean, this is easy to ride, but that was super easy to ride. Could dare go up this? Oh yeah, no problem. That was easy. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't think I need my dirt bike anymore. Woo! Steep and rocky. Steep and rocky. But you know what? I can put my foot down. Well, you guys have almost decided already that I don't think I need to keep my Husky anymore. This is so much easier and more fun. The only difference is my Husky's number one street legal, so I can ride at other places, kind of like a dual sport. And two, it of course has a lot further range if I wanted to do a longer ride. But honestly, like, if this thing can get 30 miles, I think like 97% of all my rides are less than 30 miles, if not more, than the low 90s, upper 90s. But this thing is just fun to ride in here. Just fun. Do a little standing up in here. See if I can hug the sides of my bike, okay? Yeah, I can. It's not quite. Some risers will definitely be nice. That is the one thing with that Talaria is when you stand up, you can't really hug them with your knees very easily. And I'm not even tall. I'm only 5'9". Ethan's taller than me. Woo! Oh, suspension just soaks this up so nicely. That's the other thing on the this is the non-HP model of the 2025 Ultra B. It has black forks instead of gold. Some people seem to hint that means they're different forks, but the Chinese PDF that I got from the guy I bought this from, who gets them from Surron, says forks are just a different color, which would intimate that they're the same fork. I don't know. I looked at them over last night, not super close, but just to see if there's any kind of identification on them, part number or anything like that. So I would have that so I could compare it to an Ultra BHP model.